Alrighty, artist, at this point you are ready to add color to your design. This is going to be a really fun part of the project, I feel, because we can actually work with gradients on Pixlr. So rather than just working with solid colors, we can actually create some blending between different colors using the gradient tool. So what we're going to do is make sure that we are on our line layer. So if you're on your layer panel, make sure you go back to that original first layer you've created. We are going to select an area that we would like to add color to. So for example, if I want to do this large section first here behind my lines, I am going to go to the lasso tool, which is that second tool, lasso select, and then make sure that you are on the polygon tool up here on the left. After I've clicked that, I am going to click my first corner of the shape. So click here, click the next corner, click the next corner, click the next corner, and then go all the way around that shape, connecting back to the original part where we started. So you'll see that entire area is now selected. And what I want to do is add color to that at this point. So now I'm going to go and click the gradient tool. And remember, this needs to be highlighted before you move on to the next step. So you need to see these little lines are moving. Click the gradient tool. You will have either a linear striped gradient or a radial gradient starts from the center going outwards. I'm going to stick with linear. To choose the color, you click this box up here. Arrow number 1 is going to be your first color that you would like in the gradient. So let's say I want to do a transition from red to pink, for example. I'll click that first box, click color, and then drag this bar to the correct color. So if I want to start with red, I will find my red and then kind of click around this box to find the shade that I want. So I'll start with a bright bold red and click OK. Then my second color, if I click the arrow, is right now it's black. I need to change that to maybe like a pink. Drag this again, and maybe I want to do a kind of lighter baby pink, I guess. Pastel pink, we could call it. Find your color, and then go back and click OK. Now I have a gradient from red to pink. So at this point, I'm ready to apply that to my artwork. So I can click outside of it, and hopefully your gradient pops up right here so you can see it. And the interesting thing about it is you can control the direction in which that gradient goes in, and it's only going to fill the spot you have highlighted. So we're going to click, I want my box to go, or sorry, not my box, but my shape to go from red to pink. I am going to click. Don't lift up on your keypad, but click and drag, and you'll see that is the direction of the gradient. So my gradient is going to go from left to right. And if I let go, that gradient should pop in. And the nice thing about this is because your lines layer is all the way at the bottom, all of your lines and shapes are going to be on top of these colors. So you don't have to worry about the colors covering what you have made. As long as this layer is all the way at the bottom, you will make sure that that's behind all of your other stuff. So then you can just move on and again, go back to the lasso tool when you're ready to move on to the next one. Lasso select, polygon tool. We'll do this little triangle up here and then click each corner. So click, 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 and click. Make sure that's highlighted. Go to your gradient tool, which is the one right here. Click the box and then click the first arrow, find the first color. So let's say I want to do a green, and I want to then go to my next arrow and select my second color, which might be a light blue. I can click OK, click out of the box for a minute, click, drag in the direction I want to go, and let go. And I have my gradients. You can continue moving through your entire composition using those tools.